What's crack-a-lackin' dudes and dudettes? It's NES, and you're watching NES Collectables. We're talking the market right now. It's a couple of days before the official release of Paramount War. Let's not get hasty, okay? Like, look at these prices. These prices are nuts. This is all people trying to cash in on how few of boxes were printed with the first set, okay? Like, let's look at this, okay? These prices are crazy. For a case, they're jacked through the roof. There's only 3 listings. There's only 13 listings of individual boxes, and they're all sitting around that $200 mark. They're just trying to take advantage of things right now. Don't pay for this yet. People don't have their boxes. They don't have them up. Like, there's, like, look at this. This is all the allocation. Like, this person has 46 boxes. Like, don't pay this. Don't pay this. This is all going to it's all going to come down. The moment that we get to time, and some of these, be very careful. Japanese OP-02, Paramount War OP-02, these, come on guys, don't get tripped up on this stuff, okay? It's just, this is a mess. This is a mess. We're looking at things. This isn't right. These need to be down closer to $100. MSRP for these products, for these packs, is $4.19 from Bandai. Don't buy it. Like, these are going to be in big box stores. We're going to start seeing them. Everything's going to start hitting. There's no reason that this should be a $200+ card. Like, yes, Whitebeard's good. Okay, he's gonna be good in this meta. But come on. Like, the alt art leaders are what they are right now in OP-01 because we haven't had a reprint. We've had one printing. More is coming. Don't get burned. That's what's happening right now. People are getting burned if you're buying right now. There's only 4 listings. Wait, only 4 listings. 9 listings. Okay, a little bit more. People are a little less excited about Ivankov. Okay, I get it. It's not, Ivankov's not going to be everybody's cup of tea. But am I going to get this card eventually? Oh yeah. I want to try and get a master set of this whole set. But don't pay these prices right now, guys. I mean, all of the boxes are going to be officially released on the 10th. We've got a few days. So please be cautious. I watched people open boxes. They pulled tons of stuff. Pull rates looked great from the boxes. I got to play in the pre-release. That was super duper fun. Shout out to Saiji. He got me again. And he's the guy I lost to in the super pre-release, the first one. And mad props to him. He got in and got his winner card. So congrats, buddy. And it was super fun. I had a terrible time with my pulls. I got absolutely wrecked. I didn't pull a single super rare. I only pulled 1 6-drop. And it was Thatch. And it was real bad. I had no big end to my game plan, and it was rough. So I went up against, Whitebeards and Marcos, and they beat me down, man. I'm still pretty happy. I took Kid as my leader. He did great. He's the only reason that I went 3-2. But man, oh man, I those games that I lost, they were close. So, you can do well even if you don't have good pulls, but you're gonna be battling. So, super duper fun event. Loving the way these guys look. you know, I'm glad to see that things are starting to come down a little bit. I mean, these alt arts, you know, I don't think any of the alt arts should really be too terrible. I mean, I'm expecting these guys to go down to like 40-ish bucks. I'm thinking, I mean, alt art Kuzan's a little hard. He's probably gonna stay pricey. I'm expecting him to probably be sitting about $80 once more get onto the market, because you're gonna need 4 of them if you want to run that black deck. But I suspect the regular secret rare will go down to about 20. That's where our current secret rares are sitting for the first set. So I'm hoping that things will tank for a few minutes and maybe I can snatch up a few. The first set, everything dropped real hard when it first came out. So keep an eye on TCG players. People race to the bottom here. Glad to see that the aces are down. Starting to get more people putting those in. Whitebeards are very expensive right now. He's really good for the two red decks. So I can understand him being a good playable. Again, if you're buying boxes, do note you get like 7 super rares in a box. So you're gonna end up with most of the super rares. There's 10 super rares in this set, just like there was in the last set. And that means that you're going to pretty much pull one of each of them. If the track printing system is still the same as it was for the last set. One guy pulled a manga ace at our pre-release, which is super cool. You know, they're pretty cards. Keep watching this. This guy's gone down. This is half the price it was the other day. That's great. Sakazuki is great. You know, I love seeing these drop down. These super rares, though, all these super rares I think are probably going to be in the $4 to $5 range. I don't think the super rares in this set are they're good, but they're so specific to the decks that you play them in. And I think that that's a little bit different than what we saw in the last set, where I think some of those super rares have a little bit more volatility for like multiple leaders and things like that. I don't know if you're really going to be wanting to play this Luffy outside of an Ivankov deck. You can, and he I like him, but I think he just combos so well in that deck that that's going to be the deck he plays in. So keep that in mind. You know, same with the Nami. The Nami's probably going to end up being a $4 card. You know, I expect a lot of these to tank. Just cut them in half, and the reason for that is the Nami's only good when you're running film. So is she good there? Yeah, she's real good there. But you know, whereas I think some of these other cards, this card I can see holding a little bit more of a premium. This Yamato is very good, and you can play it in any green deck. It's a 4 of, so expect that to probably hold a little bit of value. I expect that to probably be a $2 to $4 rare moving forward. Very playable. Judgment of Hell was ridiculously good in sealed. That did really well. Really happy with that card. I pulled a lot of Whitebeard cards in my pre-release, and I didn't pull a Whitebeard, so I had no way to play him, and it sucked because of that. Because he was, if I would have pulled a Whitebeard, I think I could have made a much better deck, because I had Squard, I had 2 Moby Dicks. Like, I got a real bad set of pulls. I did play against one guy who had a Whitebeard and a Marco. That was pretty rough. That was a challenge to overcome. Marco's super cool, super good. Anybody who's going to play Whitebeard needs 4 of these. So he's neat. Glad he's only at a rare. Same with the Vistas. Vista's only at a rare. Both of these are going to hold a little bit of value for a while. Let's see. Obviously, everybody's gonna want their stuff to make their Zoro decks, like the Curly Dans and the Makinos and that. I really liked Hina. Hina was really rough to deal with. I think she could be a big contender for being put in black deck. I would definitely be considering putting her in. Brooke's super cool if you're playing a film deck. Josie's great. This Kobe does work. You're gonna need a play set of him if you're playing black. Gotta have him. Gotta have him. Yeah, no, lots of good stuff. It was a fun event. I really wish I could have gotten to do another one. But still super glad I got to jump in. Glad this stuff's all like under $1, so fantastic. A lot of the commons, a lot of the uncommons, they're all going to be sitting around $1 or less. So that's great. That's great. Time for the super rares to come down. Let's talk a little bit about the other things that we need to. So these right here, this is the Paramount War pre-release cards. These just have a stamp on them. It just says pre-release. Like, this is a collector's thing. If you want to collect them, cool. If you don't. You can get the regular cards for way cheaper. These are all just for commons, uncommons. I don't think, it should just be commons and uncommons that got these. So do not feel like you have to spend tons of money on these. Like, maybe if you have like one favorite character, it's worth like getting one just to like as a collector. But I would not. Don't break yourself trying to get all of these. Like, these prices will come down. People aren't searching for these that hard. I think people just have them highly listed because they think people will bite. No sense in that. Let's go here. All right, let's look here. The Winter Smoker is tanking. This was, I've seen some of them as high as like $300-400 on eBay. I feel so bad for those people. Like, look at this line, man. Let's look at this line. Just shooting to the ground. I think it's just going to keep going. I don't think people care that much about the winner situation with this one. Mostly because I don't think this card is super great. It's not bad, but it's not. You're not playing 4 of it in your deck, I don't think. So, I wouldn't worry too much about this. Like, this is a piece that if you buy it, you put it in a binder and ignore it. I see that they got the premium card collection up. Good news is that's we're going to be hopefully getting that in about 3 or 4 months from Premium Bandai. I'm excited for that. Our Treasure Cup stuff is coming way down. Happy to see that going down. Jinbei is down under 60 now. Ace is under 50. We've got the Sengoku down under 40. The Uta's sitting around 30. And Bartolomeo is down to about 20. So those are getting more and more affordable. None of these are really seeing any play. I think maybe the Jinbei is seeing the most play because it's nice that he's the 7 Warlords of the Sea with the 4 cost. So you can run him with Don Flamingo, which is again kind of like an A tier deck. High B, A tier. It's not your S rank Zoro or Whitebeard decks right now. Moving into this new meta, but so he's kind of neat. I like the art. I like that they actually foiled these. They're very, very cool in person. The gift collection that's coming. These are pre-sales. Don't spend this much. I've seen them as low as $25 a piece. You're only getting 5 packs in this and a promo card, so Again, there's going to be tons and tons and tons of these. Whatever the promos are, there's 4 different promos in them. So you're randomly going to get one of 4. And don't break yourself doing this. Don't pay double. You're paying $10 a pack. That's gross. Don't do that. You're hurting your wallet for no reason. Wait, buy the singles. I think the pull rates are like 1 in 4 packs is a super rare. So the probability of you pulling anything great out of these is like not great. Like you're gonna have like one good hit, and if it isn't worth $25, that's gonna be a bummer. I'm gonna wait and buy the promo cards after the fact, because there'll be lots of them, and even if you pay $10 a card, I can get 4 of them for $40. So let's just hope that the promo card isn't crazy. As far as like being the most playable thing in the universe as a collector, I like getting playsets of things. Haven't been able to do that with everything yet, but working towards it. It's fun. The winter cards are way down on the tournament set 1. So if you guys still need these, now's a good time. Look at this. You can get all of them for like $60. $60 for all 4 of those winter cards. Okay. So $80. $80 for all 5. That is awesome. Probability of you going out and winning 5 different tournaments and then pulling one of each of them is unlikely. So, super cool. The none of the tournaments around me did this card, the I'm Gonna Be King of the Pirates card. This card's not great. It's kind of cool in a kid deck to have a copy or 2, just as like kind of like a game finisher. Because then you basically pump up your your leader, and then you get 2 attacks with kids, so you can like really make it stupid if you have a lot of characters out. But if you have a lot of characters out and you got kid out, you're kind of already winning. So this is kind of a win more card. I don't know why it's at this price with this many people selling it. I'm kind of hoping it'll come down and I'll pick up a couple of copies then. The promo smoker is dropping like a rock. Down to, $5. They don't even, there's a whole bunch of them out here, $5-6. Like, I don't know. Glad to see it's going down. I don't think it's super duper playable. The Sunny Coon is going through the roof right now. Everybody's getting ready to play that Zorro, so it's coming up. If you want to keep a sealed tournament pack, now might be a good time to buy one. Let's see. This promo pack Eustace Kid. This card has stayed pretty consistent. Same with this Luffy. They've been up for a while. I think this kid could be, he could build into a deck well at some point. I'm still wanting to do a double attack deck, and I just haven't been able to get the build right yet. Looking here, Min Beckman has gotten a little bit more love lately. This Trafalgar Law is really good. If you don't have a playset of him yet, I would recommend getting that. Just because he's pretty functional. Let's see. I mean, look at these $1.24, $1.60. These promos, man, they are cheap right now, which is great if you want to get your playset and hold on to it. When you start looking at the stuff from the Treasure Cup, like the alt arts, like the Chopper and the Zorro and the Usopp, these are cards that are just so darn expensive. I don't know, unless you win them. Like, I don't see any reason to even think that they're cards that you can ever add to your collection. Same with like the serial numbered Luffy's. Like, yeah, they're cool. I wish I could go play and get one of these, and you should too if you get the chance. Go try and win one. But but it's, you know, this is for big money collectors, I guess. And people who have tournaments in their area. Come to Denver. Bandai. Do a treasure cup in Denver. So that's all the cool stuff that's coming up right now. Take care of yourself, take care of your money, take care of what's important to you. Collect what you love, buy what you love, but know that a lot of these prices are coming down. So don't give in to the FOMO right now.
NES.